Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Fly With Me to Jamaica. And I just wanted to hop on and talk about my plans to move to Jamaica. This morning, as I was uh, getting a ride to the gym, my metro driver, which I don't drive, I catch the metro, but we were driving by this big, huge complex of new apartments, and um, and he made a statement like, "Look at all those apartments over there." And I looked up and I was like, "Oh wow, that is a big ass complex of apartments." And I made the statement that, you know what, they're popping these apartments up all over Austin. And I'm just trying to figure out how are they going to fill these apartments. But then, in my mind's eye, I got to thinking that they went up on my apartment $160 a month, right? And they're about to price me right out of the market. Um, I'm going to pay it up for this year, um, but come the next time to renew, they're probably going to raise it up another $160. And so they're slowly pricing people out of the market, people that are living here already. And they're living in apartments that they can afford. But slowly they can no longer afford it because our pay is not going up at the rate that they're increasing the rent. And even the same with people who own their property. Their properties are increasing in value at a rate where it's getting difficult for them to pay the taxes yearly. And so I got to thinking that, and the only reason I can see why they're justifying raising the rent at a rate is because of a couple of big major businesses are coming in, and it's causing Austin to have an influx of people coming from other areas like California, New York, and so they're coming in and they're leasing up the apartments, which to them is an easy affordability because they're coming from an area or a place where it's not affordable anymore. And so they're thinking Texas is the place to go because number one, they don't have a state tax, and number two, it's all land. You know, we have a lot of land here. And so these companies are coming in, you know, they're building all these apartments along with these other companies that are coming in, setting up shop with their big businesses, such as Tesla, right? Has a huge factory where they're pumping out these Tesla cars that doesn't use any gas, but just think of the manpower or the employee situation that they have to run a big business like that. So thousands and thousands of employees. So they're fluctuating into this. They're coming into this market. Therefore, the people that live here can't really afford it because they're increasing our rents because we're no longer competitive. So in my case, I'm going to pay an extra $160 a month in rent. And even on the outskirts, like Manor, Elgin, even the outskirts cities are going up in value. This is what my driver told me. He said he has a home. He owns a home in Manor, and the prices it's increased in value to the point that people want to buy his house. Why? Probably to rehab it and to resell it, or either gentrification. You know, we have a new influx of people that want to come in and buy property so that they consider it cheap because they're coming from areas like California and New York. You know, and so they're buying houses here from people who may have paid $100 to say $150,000 for their house. So now they're making it attractive for people who already own their homes. So to come in and offer someone, say, $300,000 for their home, you know, that's pretty inviting. But what are they going to be able to buy once they sell the home? They're not going to be able to buy another home for, say, even $300,000 because a lot of the homes on the market nowadays here in Austin are going for at least $500,000. So this is the dynamic of the real estate market. And and the reason so that I'm wanting to, and I'm hoping that I can do this. You know, I am making preparations to move to Jamaica. I'm just going to be priced right out of this country because for the people that are over 50, and some people are renting, and some people are owning their homes. Once you get to retirement age, and for some of those people, you know, some of you are retiring right now, you know, at 50 and over, you know. So, but with your fixed income, what you've worked so hard for all your life, with that fixed income, it's not going to be increased to the point of, you know, we're already being priced. Inflation is hitting us like a ton of bricks, okay? So with your fixed income, your Social Security is not going to be able to sustain you. So they're going to force you pretty much to have to go back into the workplace just so you can keep up with the demands of either paying your taxes on your property or paying an increase in rent. We're already paying more in groceries now. Gas is up. Insurance is going up. People can't afford health insurance. So it's going to be a trickle effect, like a snowball effect, whereas the system is forcing people 50 and over to go back into the marketplace, especially those people that have retired. I have retired. So right now I'm having to go back to work. I'm having to have to work just to get that extra $1,300 because Social Security will allow you to work, but you can only make up to a certain amount per month before they totally cut your Social Security off. So I am having to go back into the marketplace. And I went in the marketplace just say 8 months ago, but just because I wanted to. But now I'm having to have to work so that I can keep up with the demand of rent, rent, groceries, and so forth. And I'm even having to have a little side hustle, just to live comfortably, So with all that being said, um, I'm just not going to be able to keep up. And so I'm moving to Jamaica because it's much more affordable. I mean, I'm not going to be able to work once I move there, not manually work, but I can work remotely from home. I just have to find a job that will allow me to work from home anywhere worldwide. And right now, I'm working on that. Right now, I'm trying to be a travel agent, but the demands of having to work and to build my business as a travel agent is taking its toll on me. So I have to step back and allow myself some breathing room so I can be able to build my business in a way that can benefit me long term. So, so I just wanted to hop on here and just tell you my perspective on this. That you know, if you're a woman over 50 or a man over 50, and you haven't reached retirement age and you're still working, just know that if you own a home, your taxes are going up because the property value is going up. And so with your pay not going up as much as your taxes, then you're going to be working longer and harder, or you may have to find another job. If you are 50 and older and still working and you're renting, your rent is going to go up at a rate, whereas you're not going to be able to sustain that because your pay is not going up at the same rate that your rent is going up. And if you're 50 and older and you are retired, trust me that if you own a home, your taxes is going up. Your property value will go up to the point where people are going to come in and offer you X amount of money to sell, which is going to be attractive. But trust and believe, once they buy your property at say double what you pay for it, then you're not going to be able to buy anything else because the property values have spiked so much that you're not going to be able to afford to buy another house cash money. That's the bottom line to that. And if you are retired and you're renting, trust and believe your rent is going to go up to the point whereas your Social Security is not going up as much. Your fixed income is not going to sustain you in renting. So you're going to either have to be forced to go back to work, which is what I believe is the system is set up to do, is to keep you working. They've raised the retirement age from 65 to now, I think it's 67 or 68, in hopes that you will die before you're eligible to get your Social Security, or before you're able to retire. So the system is working against you. And so I want to hop on just to give you my perspective of how this system is working out for us as working class people and even people that are retired. So if you can take value from this, please share it. Share it to your friends, other people that may be looking to retire. subscribe to my channel because I am making progress, because I'm having to save my money. I'm working overtime, y'all. I am working overtime to try to get to Jamaica. And hopefully I can get to Jamaica by this time next year. Hopefully without any problems, without any glitches, which I'm sure I'll have some glitches. But hopefully I'll be able to recover and get on out of this country. So, so share, like. If you have a comment, please leave the comment. Yeah, so that's it for now, guys.